Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So right now I'm going to be watching season 2 episode 5 of Vikings. So last episode we see Athelstan stays behind. So Ragnar asked Athelstan to go with him and sent the 4 ships off, but Athelstan stayed behind, which was not a good idea since Athelstan and his little group of people, they got attacked. I really thought that Athelstan was a goner that episode, honestly, because they were literally going to crucify him. They literally nailed him to the wooden cross. I don't know, I thought he was gone. Obviously King Ecbert came along, sees some kind of value, I guess, in Athelstan and decided to save him. So Ragnar obviously heard about what happened to Kattegat and what Jarl Borg is doing. He needs to rally up some serious troops. And we saw at the end of the episode, obviously, Lagertha and Bjorn have some men that they have brought along to help in this battle. So, which is really interesting to me because with everything that they went through, you figure they would be fighting on opposite ends of a war. But Lagertha, she knows what she's doing. She's a smart girl. She's a smart woman. I guess it'll be cool to see Lagertha and Ragnar interact after 4 years. Like, we saw Bjorn and Ragnar kind of reunite. They're okay with each other, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be really awkward, and I don't want it to be awkward. I guess that's everything that happened in the last episode. I'm gonna get started on this episode, and we will have a discussion afterwards.
Lagertha, the last person I expected to see. You and your warriors are as welcome to us as spring. Pray and all the gods, Bjorn. You're a big bastard now.
Yes. Yes. You stay true to your path.
Siggy. His name is Sigurd Snake in the Eye. After your father. And after his own father.
Even with your additional forces, Lagertha, we cannot attack Kattegat and hope to succeed. Jarl Borg is well dug in.
What do you propose?
The one thing that would threaten his whole existence there.
And what would that be?
Food. A few of us will go into the town and destroy the winter grain stores.
Who did this to you?
My husband
Why?
claimed I had been unfaithful.
What do pagans say of such cases?
If she was a free woman, they would believe her word and make judgment on her behalf.
But surely her husband has every right over her. Surely she belongs to him to do with as he sees fit.
Not according to the pagans.
Woman, I find it unlawful and disagreeable that your husband should make false claims against you. He has provided no evidence of your cupidity. Therefore, I dismiss his demand to have you branded in public.
Thank you.
Oh, well, don't thank me. Thank this pagan.
Eric, sneak through the water to the docks. Once they create a distraction, something that will lead the gods away. My son and I shall do the rest.
Holy mother.
Stop!
Oh shit.
Ragnar, want to come quick, help.
Oh shit.
Help.
We're gonna go.
I'm thinking of hunting down the men who despoil and destroy their winter supplies.
Is he dead? Oh no. Oh shit. Oh my god. Let's go. Get up! Oh my god! That was incredible. Is he still alive? Fuck.
Farewell to Libya.
Thank you, Uncle.
You have a lot to learn.
That was not a cute look. What the fuck?
Mary, Mother of Jesus.
Okay.
I just wanted to thank you.
That's...
In the presence of the gods, I offer this sacrifice.
Stop! Father, in the presence of the gods, and in their honor, I offer this sacrifice. I don't want to make a choice between them. But if I did, are you saying that I should decide based on the appearance of their feet?
Neither their feet nor their faces. You should examine their hearts, their livers, and every other organ. You are only fooling yourself, Ragnar Lothbrok. If you think the choice is yours to make.
Sanguinis Christi. Sanguinis Christi. Sanguinis Christi.
What the hell is happening?
It is good to see them playing together. They're all my children.
I'm going to bear you another son. But I'm fearful of the prophecy. What are you going to do about Lagertha?
It is her decision. I've never had a choice whether she comes or goes.
That is very true.
I will not tell her to go away if she does not want to.
Then if you like, I shall go away.
Oh, stop.
Don't you prefer her because she's a shield maiden? A warrior. In that way, she's more like you.
I don't want either of you to leave. I want you both to stay.
I want to believe you love me.
Then believe me.
God, this bitch.
Bjorn is very happy here.
Then he should stay. You both should stay.
Your wife would not be happy.
I imagine not.
I think Ragnar is still in love with Lagertha. Are you?
In a way, yes. I'm like a snake with your shed skin. The pattern is just the same. But the snake is new. And this new rogue does not love Lagertha or suffer from desires for her.
You devil.
What? He's tripping. Oh, maybe he's not. He's not tripping.
There was a terrible slaughter. A great many warriors perished. The king and his son only just escaped with their lives.
What about Athelstan? What happened to Athelstan?
My lord, I don't know of whom you speak.
Why has it taken so long for me to hear this news?
My lord, bad news travels a great deal slower than good news.
I have something important to say. I want to say it before everyone. I have come to a decision. I'm aware that my son Bjorn wants more than anything in the world to stay here with his father. I happily give my permission to my beloved and only son to remain here with his father and his half-brothers. As for me, I must go back to my husband. I have a duty. I'm a responsible person. Look after him, Ragnar. He's all I have left.
Lagertha. Thank you. There are no possible words to describe what you have done for us. I will always be in your debt.
The debt is already paid. Live for each moment.
Don't take any more shit.
Who do you think I am?
Oh my god, I really need to watch the next episode. Fuck, that was so good. I thought that episode was so good. I don't know why, but I've never been so fully invested in an episode, and if that's any indication of how the rest of this season is gonna go, like every episode is gonna be amazing. That fight between Jarl Borg's men and Ragnar and all of his men and women, that was crazy. That was literally such an insane like fighting choreography. If we're comparing the fighting from season 1 to the fighting from season 2, season 2 is far superior. I mean, they really stepped up their game with the choreography for the fighting sequences. At the end of the day, I knew that Bjorn was probably going to end up staying with his father since their reunion was kind of like bittersweet. Bjorn has always wanted to go on raids with his father and just do all that fighting stuff with his father, and he finally got to do that this episode. Lagertha understands that Bjorn is in good hands with his father, and Bjorn has a better chance at becoming a great fighter and a great warrior if he's in Ragnar's hands, and he's surrounded by a great group of people. You got Rollo, Siggy, everybody but Auslag. I just really don't like her or appreciate her presence. I think that she's conniving and sneaky and kind of manipulative, and she's really smart, which makes her very dangerous. She's aware of everybody's position around her, and she understands how to manipulate people to benefit herself. And I just feel like in the upcoming episodes, we're going to see that a little bit more, maybe see that explored a little more, because she's smart. I think Ragnar, in his heart, wants to be with Lagertha, but he understands that he can't have both of them. So it's a win-lose situation. You can never win, but you can never fully lose, I guess. What is happening with Athelstan? I was very confused. Every single scene when he started, like, not hallucinating, but I guess that would be the only word for it, hallucinating. What was that? I don't want to look anything up. Does that just mean that he's going back to his old faith? Or is he being punished for taking on a new faith? That was just weird to me. I don't know. So Ecbert attacked Athelstan and all the other men that remained behind when Ragnar left. Ayla is the king of Northumbria, I think. Jarlborg is just a step below king, right? Because earls are powerful, but they're not as powerful as a king. It's also just a different hierarchy system in England versus Scandinavia, which I think is where Ragnar and everybody else are primarily set up at. So Rollo is really growing on me too. I go back and forth with Rollo, but I think that his redemption arc is proving to be good. This episode he proved in the fighting sequences that he was definitely with Rollo. He was definitely with Ragnar. He was fighting alongside Ragnar, killing the other people's men. So I think that Rollo has a chance at redemption. I would say that he has a chance at redemption. I don't know though. I could be completely wrong and he could do like a complete 360 and surprise all of us. Well, not all of us, because you guys have probably seen this already. I guess those are all of my thoughts for this episode. I don't know. All I know is that I'm really excited for episode 6. I hope a few of our questions get answered regarding Athelstan, and I don't know. I literally don't know what's going to happen. Is Jarlborg going to counterattack, rally up the men and counterattack? If he was smart, you know what he would do? He would get King Ayla's men, and he would get literally all the kings in England, and they would join forces and attack Ragnar and his men. That's what they would do. That's what I would do if I were in his position, if I were a smart person. So those are all of my thoughts. As always, thank you guys for watching. Check out my other Vikings reactions if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys for episode 6. All right, bye guys.